Welcome back everybody to the Retro Quest with the third and last part of the Lucky Dime Caper starring Donald Duck for the Sega Master System. So, mandatory snow/ice level that goes for the name of the South Pole. Brrr, you are caught in a heavy snowstorm. Slide on chunks of ice and tackle vicious ice monsters. The snowmen in the freezing caves aren't as friendly as they look. If you survive this chilling stage, you are bound to Magica's castle. Well, it all depends on the order in which you do the levels, unless you are not allowed to select whatever level in whatever order you want. I just selected the levels as they appear or as the game was suggesting. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, the game is right in this case. Or the manual is right in this case. So apparently these are the monsters that might look friendly, but in reality they aren't, even though I completely disagree. They look fucking scary. Oh, this probably who's talking about the snowman. Yeah, this part is actually tricky and you need the frisbee for this. Because as you can see, even if you try to destroy every single of the blocks, the snowman will throw another little snowball to make all of the blocks appear again, and it blocks your way. So the best option to go for is use the frisbee, destroy a few of these blocks, and when you have enough space to jump on the blocks, do that in order to remove all the blocks and hit the snowman and make it disappear. But yeah, it gets a little tricky. Actually, when I ran out of, or when I got hit in a previous attempt that of course I cut out from the recording, I lost my frisbee and then I got stuck because there is no way to destroy those blocks other than using a frisbee, unless there is another method that I wasn't aware of. And probably we're dealing with the shortest stage in the whole game. And here, ladies and gentlemen, we are dealing with another of the easy bosses. In my opinion, this is the second easiest boss in the game. I'm using the frisbee actually to hit it a lot faster, but all you have to do is wait until the toucan goes down, and as he or she is creating the block to push you and attack you with it, you jump on it. Also perform some diagonal attacks every now and then. But with the frisbee, all you have to do is wait for the toucan, instead of going down, go up and you attack it with it, because he's not gonna block himself with the ice block. Well, actually I'm combining attacks, which is a lot better. You can stop on the ice blocks and destroy them as well. And as you can see, it's probably even easier than the one that throws the bombs. So I should take that back and say that this is actually the easiest now that I think of it. It's been a couple of days since I played this, and now I'm recording the commentary, so I mentioned the one that threw the bombs was the easiest, but now that I see better, it's actually this toucan much easier even. So these guys tell you where the last dime is, of course, at Magica's castle, which is stage number 7, the last stage in the game. So yeah, the description from the manual says that in Magica's castle, skeletons in silk hats and tricky poltergeists, spooky mirrors and haunted portraits, they're all out to get you. But you must go on, Magica's chamber is just a step away. Alright, in the case of these forks, because that's what they are, no fucking tridents, I mean they are forks in my opinion, you have to activate them and wait until they attack you. They always attack in the same way, diagonally, so just get back a little bit and you will be fine. At first, it might look like it is a maze, because it has multiple paths. Honestly, I haven't tried all of the paths for this particular level, but I've got the impression that it's not a maze, it's just a big castle with multiple paths to choose from, but all of them in the end leads you to the same area. they all come to the same place in the end. It might take you longer or less time, depending on what specific path you end up taking, but in the end, I think it's not a maze, as it happens, for example, in the pyramid. Those are spikes, by the way, not things that you can collect. The first time I actually got here, I attempted to grab this orange thing that looked like some sort of diamond or something valuable that you can collect for points, but no. These are spikes, and they hurt, they are bad. You could have gone left in this area, but if you go left, you actually end up in a previous room that we saw, the vertical room in which I was going up. I ended up taking another route. So yeah, you would backtrack if you decide to go left. Which was one of the reasons why I thought that this is actually a multipath castle, but not necessarily a maze. It might become a maze, of course, if you keep circling around the areas. You know how much I've realized that, that Disney loves to fill the screen with spikes in a final stage of the game? I remember that they did that plenty on the trilogy by Capcom for Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Advance in the final stages, the pit stages. I don't remember if they did a lot of that on the Sega's Master System Mickey Mouse Illusion trilogy. Those are the mirrors that the manual was referring to, enemies that appear after you pass the mirrors by, chase you around, but they just jump over them. And of course the frisbee came at a perfect time. I wasn't using it. So again, it confirms my theory that the frisbee gets removed, or you get it removed after a clear level. Now you get the blue gem that gives you 1000 points as opposed to the orange one that gives you only 500, like I said in the first part of the video. So yeah, here we have a variety of traps. Every room features different enemies, different obstacles. In here I could have gone left, but again, I thought of the previous room in which by going left you end up backtracking, so I decided to go right instead. And again, in here you don't need to attack these enemies, you just keep running and let yourself fall. Same thing here, I could have gone left, I decided to go right. So yeah, I think my theory got stronger as I was progressing through the level. Theory basically being this level being a multipath stage, but not a maze, not a place in which you can get lost. These are portraits that, if I'm not mistaken, you cannot destroy, but you can jump on in order to reach higher areas. And now this changer room indicates the final arena, the encounter against Magica. What you have to do is go for the crystal ball, not for Magica herself. All she can attack you with is lighting and bombs that can fall in random spots. But keep on attacking the crystal ball, that's all what you have to do. And be lucky enough to stay in a place where the bombs or the lighting will not hit you. I meant hurt you, not hit you. I end up combining both words. So yeah, that's how you recover the lucky dime, and Magica gives up once you destroy the crystal ball. Call it a disappointing final boss? Maybe. I honestly think that one of the earlier bosses in the game itself were much harder than the second half, and even the final boss. So yeah, if you read the story at the beginning, Donald was promised a reward in case he rescued the kids and also the lucky dimes. Of course, Donald was expecting a lot more than just another lucky dime. Everybody saw that coming. I mean, when I first played this game and read the story, I immediately realized, of course, Donald was going to be given a lucky dime, but of course he was expecting lots and loads of money. And that's how the game ends, everybody. So yeah, that was the Lucky Dime Caper starring Donald Duck for the Sega Master System. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode, and I'll see you next time on the Retro Quest. Thank you for watching.